Okay, we are live a little early. I'm gonna get the 2 hours done fast. Give you my according to Ryan, is homebound perspective. I'm gonna give you Bryan Young's perspective. Whatever it's worth. Well, he released all of the political prisoners from January 6th. And then Biden basically
pardoned his whole family.
He pardoned his whole family. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You can't.
He's not even president anymore. How?
No, he did the last 15 minutes of his presidency.
So he just pardoned his entire family.
He didn't even know he was doing it. I guarantee you. He hasn't known. Yes, it's sleepy. He hasn't known what he's done since he's been in office. Number one, he was given papers to sign, and he just signed them, and that's all there is to it. And
I don't know how he won the election.
He didn't win the election.
Oh yeah, they stole it.
They did in certain states. They just stuffed the ballots. But nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to. But it's all water under the bridge because now they have to deal with Trump for 4 more years.
Well, he has all the power in the entire world.
He does. He has all the power in the world. We're going to make Canada Canada, the United States, and Mexico by the end of 4 years will all be one country. You won't need passports. You'll just be travel to and fro Mexico and Canada.
What's the point of them?
Well, we didn't have passports about 100 years ago, 200 years ago.
I don't care about 100 years ago. I wasn't around 100 years ago.
It's going to be a very fun 4 years. Let's put it that way.
Gas prices, how much do you think they're going to go down?
Well, the gas prices can only go down
like 15 cents.
As far as your taxes have gone up. That's the problem.
And no matter what, you'll be paying the same.
No, not necessarily. You're like, for example, there's no reason for diesel to be $3 a gallon.
What's the difference between diesel and gas? I mean, they go in different
parts. Diesel is a different type of fuel.
Yeah, but like, why do they cost more?
It's government regulations. It's California. If you want to blame on a lot of problems in the United States, you blame California because they basically drive up costs.
Down, so.
Yes, they're burning down. Yes, because they have no idea what they're doing out there. Unfortunately, it's very sad. Very sad. We talked to a lot of fun people there from California. Every state, I think we talked to people from just about every state that was at that rally. We're going to get some images of Trump. This couple that we met, they're from Idaho. He's going to send me pictures that he took of Trump, which is going to be really cool. And
did he get to meet Trump or?
No, they didn't meet him. They were in the rally last night. Oh no, rally Sunday night.
The inauguration? That was last night.
Unfortunately, it is very cold.
It is freezing.
It is freezing. Frankie got upset this morning because he
couldn't eat his
one piece of toast. He freaked out. Literally freaked out.
It took him 1 hour to make it.
He said it took him an hour.
To spread the jelly.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Trump yesterday said Elon's going to take us to the moon or to Mars. I'm sure Snuggles loved that.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually does.
Oh, he will. He will. Elon Musk is probably the smartest man right now on Earth.
What was Albert Einstein? Oh wait, he's dead.
And so that'll be interesting. Going to Mars before the end of his 28. Actually, we won't be going there till end of 28. Maybe the end of J.D. Vance's 8 years. And then after that, it'll be
so you'll
Rick
be taking
DeSantis,
us to Mars in the future?
8 years. I have a feeling if I could bet on it, I would bet J.D. Vance. See, I don't know if Ron DeSantis wants to be a vice president or not.
Is JD going to be running for president in the future?
The problem with somebody made this mention to me is that there's not a very great record with vice presidents. That's the problem, because you want to do different things, but you kind of mess up. The fact of the matter is, it's going to be a very interesting 4 years. Very interesting. Very interesting. It was fun, but it was rainy on Sunday. Rainy and clammy on Sunday. The Smithsonian wasn't very exciting. I was kind of let down with that. That kind of.
But everything was so old in it.
That's what it's about. You need to read comments for me for a little bit.
You're going to try on your Wi-Fi?
That's your business, not mine.
Oh yeah, by the way, my iPad's at 6%. Because you didn't let me charge it. Until this thing dies, I can only read.
Well, we're heading back. We'll be back around 5 o'clock. Well, it says 3 o'clock, but we left at 9.
Nobody's home said it. Yesterday was an awesome day for our country.
Unbelievable.
Did you see Tucker was walking down the street? Wait, there was a gas station. I thought he was stupid.
You're not buying anything, Frank.
No. What, Frank? I want to buy stuff with the toys at the gas station if we stop. Dad, Adam said, did you see that Tucker was walking down the street?
No, I did not see Tucker yesterday walking down there. We didn't go yesterday. Okay, so here's the big disappointment that I had. I'll just tell you my disappointment. Number one, I should not have brought the boys with me. I should have come by myself because I would have stayed in line for some of these things. Like, for example, a couple of the rallies. I would have gone early and just stood there, okay? But these guys, they can't stand 5 minutes. Frankie can't stand 5 minutes without complaining.
I can.
No, you're 10 minutes, okay?
No.
And that was the biggest disappointment is I should have come by myself.
3 hours, Frankie go 2 hours standing.
Or Adam should have come, but Adam might have complained too. But that's the only thing that kind of disappointed me is that I could have gotten into some of these places. I would have had to gotten there early.
You want to go to the rally. You wanted us to go to the thing.
No. I'm just saying, if I didn't bring you, I wouldn't have gone to the Smithsonian. But even that, you guys complained. Frankie's complained nonstop. So it wasn't a very pleasant trip in the sense that they complained all the time and argued all the time. They're both. I will never bring them together on a trip.
This long.
Because Frankie complains to David, David complains to Frankie. They're like Heckle and Jekyll.
Heckle and Jekyll.
Go Google it later. Heckle and Jekyll cartoons.
Who is Heckle and Jekyll?
You find it out.
I can't. Are you Chevy Chase headed to Wally World now?
No, I'm heading home. Because these two are terrible to be with.
Together?
Oh my gosh.
You want a hug?
No, I don't actually.
He asks for hugs all the time. And he likes to snuggle with me when we go to bed. But he doesn't let me sleep all the time.
No, you're kicking me. I don't want to hear that garbage.
You're the one that was pinching me and everything.
Because you keep kicking me in the back.
It's not my fault.
Oh my gosh.
It's my sleep's fault. Why is there so much traffic?
Because they're always working on roads. It's one thing that America has failed, and that is the highway system. We have a great highway system, but nobody knows how to keep it moving.
Are you Chevy Chase headed to Wally World?
Nobody knows how to keep it going. That is the big problem. That is the big problem. That is the big problem.
Mike said the two brothers. Nobody's commenting.
No one's commenting.
So did I do good at the little gun range with the airsoft gun and everything? Adam said any good food places?
Well, we took the boys Sunday night. We went to Ruth Chris. Ruth Chris. That was very good. That meal was very good.
All you had was steak.
I had a little bit of mashed potatoes and the salad.
What about the mac and cheese?
You had the mac and cheese.
You didn't have it.
I didn't want any. I'm not a mac and cheese fan. I used to be when I was a kid.
Everyone was a kid. Who's the one that doesn't like cheese? Adam said, what was the coolest thing you saw or did?
Well, you know, the fact of the matter is Washington is a prison, really. I mean, they got way too many fences. And if they just would, this is the problem, is if they would just enforce the laws that are already on the books and the police could be doing what they're supposed to do, you wouldn't need all the fences. Okay? You know, you can't let people just come in and riot. And that's what they did during Trump. They allowed the Antifa to riot, and that's how we got all this. And then because they weren't doing anything, the J6 all blew out of proportion. Then you had Antifa in mixed to that. It's just it's so upsetting. It's, you know what? It's you know, you allow people to riot and burn. It's like Trump said. You know, you allow Portland, Oregon to burn. You allow Antifa to burn every city on the planet, and this is what you get. You know, I could be political. I don't want to be, but those are the facts. You know, it was okay for them to burn every city, especially Milwaukee. Burn Milwaukee to the ground. That was okay. Nobody went to prison. That was okay. So don't tell me. That's why I say I don't care about January 6th. Don't care. I don't care. You don't care about Milwaukee until you start throwing people in jail for burglary and shoplifting. I don't want to hear about it. You're the one that's voting these rules, not me. Once you get sanity back, then maybe that's a good idea. It's like Trump said yesterday. There are two genders. Democracy is the worst form of government. Pure democracy. I've said this many times, that pure democracy is the worst form of government ever. Pure democracy. Because the will of the majority will destroy the minority. But a representative republic always has a balance. Take that to the bank. We are a representative republic. We are not a democracy at all. We are a representative republic. To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. No democracy anywhere. Democracy, Democrat, none of that. I'm just telling you the facts. Okay, now we are in the hub line. I love how people that are in the hub line always drive slowly.
I love that everyone that's watching your live stream isn't commenting.
No one's commenting. But I'm going to do this for an hour, and we only have 11 viewers. So if I don't get 20 viewers pretty soon, I'm just going to sign off and relax and drive. I suppose overall, um, it wasn't. I wish I could have gone to some of the rallies.
Said you better stop at Panera and get you a croissant.
They already ate.
Timothy Wood said, buy the kids some tacos. Why didn't you let me sleep, Dad? You kept, like, kicking me.
Hub Lane, 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. Oh, Hub Lane. It's not up right now. Not until 3:30 to 6:30. You know, it's amazing how many people have cars. It's amazing how many cars are in America. Just the automobile industry, how that revolutionized the world. I always like going into these stories about America and how that if it wasn't for America, that all these different countries would not have what they have today. And maybe it's because I'm so patriotic and I love this country so much, and that I think it's the greatest nation to ever come down in history. And I believe that anything that we set our minds that we can do. And the reason that I think that nothing is unattainable in America if we put our mind to it. And that is because every nation on earth or every human lives in America. You have everything from the Chinese to the Greeks to the Asians to the Chinese to the Japanese to, that would be the Asian area. They all live in America. You have the Europeans living here. You have the Spaniards. You have South America. Everybody lives in America, and they all want to come here because they see the potential of what they can be. There's no limit in this country. There's nothing, and I go back to this, and I've said this a million times, and you need to read the comments. And I've said this a million times. An accident. Oh my gosh, that's a bad one. Holy cow. Oh yeah, it is a bad one. 3-car accident. There's a pile up already here. So I've always believed this, that there's nothing we can't do in America. So if somebody said, let's go to Mars, if we committed ourselves to going to Mars, it would happen. Okay?
It probably happened this year.
The problem is that there are too many people that are, I would say, skittish, and they're too afraid of risk. That's the biggest problem. Is that
Elon isn't.
There's too many people that are afraid of risk, and when you do something bold, there's always a risk. And if you're not willing to just ask that to people that are doing things all the time that are risky.
Yeah.
What?
He said coffee or Coca-Cola. Timothy Wood said no more electric cars forced on us.
I don't mind somebody buying an electric car, but if it's subsidized, that's wrong.
Homeward said good morning, everyone. Timothy Wood said hi, Dad.
Anyways, there's nothing that we can't attain in America. And there are a lot of people that really hate us. And there are a lot of politicians that hate us, hate America. They hate this country. They hate what we're stand for. We stole all the land from who? Who did we steal it from? Everything has been stolen from somebody. The Romans stole it from the Greeks. The Greeks stole it from the Babylonians, or the Medo Persians. The Medo Persians stole it from the Babylonians. I mean, you can go back until the beginning of time. If it wasn't America that had colonized this country, it'd have been somebody else. That's the thing that really just always irks me. Will Rogers. Look at Will Rogers. He was a Cherokee. His father was a Cherokee. Popular man in Oklahoma. I just get tired of it.
Expensive in DC.
I mean, it's just, overpriced. Very run down. I was very surprised how it looked shabby. There was somebody made that comment. Is the new president of Chile, I think, or not Chile, but Argentina. What's his name? He made the comment that all the buildings that were built during the socialist time, they're very unimpressive. They have no beauty to them. They just look ugly. And there's a lot of buildings in Washington that just look ugly. That just don't, they were built during this socialist. They're just ugly. They have no beauty at all to them. I can see why. Now that I look back at things, so for the first, ever since, the Roman Empire, the fall of the Roman Empire, man's been building a lot of buildings out of brick and stone and wood to a point, but a lot of brick and stone. A lot of brick and stone was used. I mean, you look at some of these. I was looking at, the Smithsonian Institute, and then the National History Museum. I'm looking at how these things were built. Ton of stone. Just stone after stone after stone. And then they replaced a lot of these, like we replaced in Ohio. They replaced like four elementary schools that were all made out of stone, and they replaced it with our new junior high and high school that are just junk compared to what those buildings are. And then they put a roof on it, which is shingles, thinking, well, now you're gonna have to replace that in 30 years. That's stupid. It's just we are degrading ourselves by replacing cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. It's really sad, actually. But then we get back to slot cars. Great things are happening in slot cars. I kept telling people ask me, so what do you do? I said, we at ProTinkerToys.com. And then I would say, did I tell you it was ProTinkerToys.com? I must have repeated myself 1,000 times. ProTinkerToys.com. It kind of flows off. ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com.
Last night was an awesome inauguration. So last night was an awesome inauguration.
Who said that?
Timothy Wood.
Timothy Wood? Well, yippee-yi-yo, Kaye. Yippee-yi-yo. Yippee-yi-yay. Well, we are driving home. We are driving home. We are driving home. Hi ho, we are driving home. We are driving home. We are driving home. Hi, 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 ho, we are driving home. Well, it was an okay trip. I don't think I would do it again, especially with David and Frankie. And I couldn't take Kat because she wouldn't have been able to stand in the line outside either. That wouldn't have happened. She'd have to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes. I'm the only one that can stand in line for like 6 hours and not have to go to the bathroom. If I don't drink anything and I just empty my tank, I can travel from here until Ohio without stopping and going to the bathroom if I don't drink anything. Okay, that's how my bladder. Now I did talk to a doctor. So there was a doctor at the hotel, and I was talking to him about what I had experienced and everything, about my blood pressure and everything, and he basically said I read between the lines. He basically said that you should lower your salt content. The problem is, I probably have way too much salt. That I admit. But how to start a salt diet, man, that's pretty hard.
Slot cars are booming right now.
Yes, slot cars are booming right now. I am going to get online tonight when I get home, and I'm going to get on Shark Tank, and I'm going to apply to be on Shark Tank to see if I can get some investors to invest in a slot car company.
Let's get Auto World, SCX, and Race Masters permission first.
No, I'd come out with my own cars. I'd come out with Slimline. I would come out with an entire Slimline line of bodies. Slimline. Slimline Thunderjet.
So how will you make them?
I would get investors to make them for me. All I need to do is get a couple investors. PTT slot cars. That's what it's going to take.
Well,
That's what it's going to take.
Tank with you?
No, you know I'm not taking you on Shark Tank. Not at all. Holy moly, that would be catastrophe.
Why can't I be on Shark Tank?
Yes, slot cars are very, 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 very popular.
Investors for what you eventually got here?
What?
Investors for what?
Slot cars. I want to start a slot car company. I'm going to get on Shark Tank. I'm going to offer them 20% of the money of the business.
For how much?
$2 million, $3 million. There's no limit to slot cars. There is no limit.
Adam Hurd said it would be smart to take Xavier with him to grab the shark's attention.
No, I'm going to take Adam with me. I got to do something to my live stream. Hold on, guys. I got to do something here. Hold on. I don't know why it's so dark. Are my glasses dark? Is it dark?
Not dark. At least it looks it. I couldn't be on there. I would have a woman stalking me. Oh, I probably could use screen protector. Did you get privacy screen protector? Or the normal?
Normal.
Okay.
No, I've always said there's no limit to the slot car business. In America, and I make that claim based on what we sold back in the 1960s, and we only had, I think, 190 million Americans. You know, so we have almost twice as many Americans as we had in the 1960s, and I mean they were selling so many slot cars in the 60s and the 70s. You know, it just, the key to slot cars is, number one, you have to make a race set that is durable, but it's not returnable in a sense. You have to make a set that the customer is going to have fun with, and that you're not going to get a return back to the retailer or the manufacturer. Now, we sell lots of sets. So just so you guys know, so I sell on average any given year anywhere from 200 to 400 sets. I get back maybe less than 1%, maybe 0.02%. So I mean, we have very good success with race sets, okay? And that is, I think a lot of it is educating the customer when he buys it, you know? Like, for example, you know, when a customer came in on Saturday, or what was it, Friday, he bought a Super International. You know, he didn't want the cars in it, so I took the cars out of the Super International. And, what? No, not yet. Go ahead, get mad at me. And so, we're going to be selling those 4 cars on auction on Thursday from that set. Or I'm just going to put them up for sale. But that customer, he wants to do a bigger layout for his grandkids. And so, you know, with the right average, see, I really believe, so if I took over a company, or let's say somebody was investing, okay, you know, I would advertise on the Super Bowl. One commercial, or maybe several 30-second commercials on the Super Bowl. You know, slot cars are back. Get them at your local retail store. Oh boy. Matter of fact, I would believe that, you know, if my commercial was on the Super Bowl, advertising ProTinkerToys.com, our website would shut down. That's how many people would want to come to the website and buy a slot car set. It would shut down.
Next Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure no one's going to really pay attention to the ads.
Oh, they always do.
You want to know who's performing?
It has nothing to do with performing. A lot of people just like to watch commercials.
And a lot of people like to pay attention to Snoop Dogg most of the time.
They don't care anything about Snoop Dogg.
He's the one performing in the 2025 Super Bowl. They have the thing on now?
It's terrible.
What's terrible?
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I know. He's always on ads. He's old. He's on ads, though.
But anyways, that's where slot cars. There's no limit to slot cars. I mean, it's almost absurd. The cars. And what's really sad is it's such an infinite or a infant state. You know, it hasn't even peaked. That's what I find so amazing is that, you know, all the stuff that we've sold over the last 4 years, it doesn't even scratch the surface. Doesn't even scratch the surface of the potential of sales. Okay? Doesn't even scratch the surface.
I'm gonna watch me some cheap pickles.
You know, it's just unbelievable.
Also, he's a YouTuber.
I don't want you watching him.
Why? He's funny.
Nope, you're not going to watch him.
I will press and play.
No, you can't watch that either.
I'll watch the,
No, you're not watching that either.
I'll watch, Coconut. Who told you to ask, David?
Must be an accident up here. We're stuck in traffic. Oh my gosh.
It's way so hot in here. Oh, wait, that's why. Goodman said the SWAT car paparazzi are already stalking me, Adam. Because Adam said I couldn't be on there. I would have a woman stalking me. Shark Tank.
Well, we're stuck in traffic.
Oh, no.
I don't know what the deal is.
Adam said, Bryan, send a SWAT car set to Cletus McFarland. He is the biggest cut person on YouTube. Sam Bowen Jr. said, good morning, everyone. Wow. Nobody's home said, has Danny sent out last week's auction invoices?
No, you're supposed to do that on Saturday, which I...
How could you ever be disappointed? Eating a lime.
Well, there's always traffic. And because of Google, it gives you wrong signals. And the sound is too high.
Sam Bowen said, try not to fall asleep, Bryan, when you are driving. Some nuggies here.
Oh, no. Now we've got troubles. Well, at least you missed my comment about Elon Musk going to Mars. So we don't have.
Said it.
Oh, did I just say that?
Yes.
Are you sure I just said that? Well, we're stuck in traffic. There he goes, sending a paragraph message. I wish people would understand that.
Oh my God.
Let me explain something to you people.
He said preliminary reports show that the Starship had a major oxygen leak that
I already knew that.
Explosion.
I understand that. I knew that a week ago, Snuggles. It had an oxygen problem. I knew that a week ago. Where have you been? First of all, let me explain something to you people about when you send messages, okay, on YouTube. Okay, it is, you do not send a paragraph on YouTube. If you want to send a paragraph in a text message, yes. YouTube comments are one sentence, just one sentence. I would say a maximum of 8 words or maybe 10 words. One sentence only. That is the only messages you should send on YouTube. It's a one sentence comment. It's not a paragraph.
Dougie said the Starship will not fly for a long time.
No, it's going to fly probably by April. All right, Snuggles? There. How do you like that? Okay, there. I'll tell you that right now.
It's not a 2 paragraphs. It's just like that sentences.
No, that's fine. That's one sentence. It's about 9 words. And Starship will be flying by April. There he goes. He sends another one.
That was Adam.
Oh, it's Adam? Oh, yeah. I mean, he did it on purpose.
Oops, maybe just.
What did Adam see? Read Adam's long paragraph.
So I just wanted to thank you, Bryan, for trying to cover the inauguration for us. It was an excellent idea. I'm sure the boys had a great time doing that. I also like to thank you. I love your car rides.
What a jerk.
Adam did that just on purpose.
No kidding. Unbelievable.
He said ha 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 ha. That's what he said. Snuggie said there was also a major fault in the booster which set that back another 2 months. He knows me too well. Adam said that. He knows me too well. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. You want to know something?
What?
Hold on.
Now, it just is traffic. I hate when I'm not moving any. You know what I'm saying? When I'm just lots of traffic. I'm on 270 right now. If you go on Google Earth, or if you go to Google Earth, you type in Bryan Young, okay, it will show you where I'm at. Daniel is working on that. We're going to have that by tomorrow. I'm going to show you the 3 cars. I'm going to just tell this to people. You know, I am giving away 3 cars for buying a set. All right? And if you want those 3 cars, you get them. If not, I'm sorry. Those are the 3 cars you get. It's a gift from me for buying a race set. Now, you can take the bodies off and just have 3 other chassis. Okay? So I'm going to be giving away 3 cars when you buy the new F1 set from Race Masters. And we'll be announcing that tomorrow. I'm going to do a live stream, Bryan's Bargain. That's right, baby.
What's a bargain?
A bargain is where you go into a store and the guy is saying, hey, you buy this, this, and this. I'll give it to you for one low price. That's called a bargain.
It's called a deal.
You can call it a deal. You can call it a bargain. You can call it a special pricing. You could call it whatever you want. So there must be really bad traffic up here. Now, a lot of people are getting off. And you know what? I don't want to do this. Oh, shoot. If I get off, I'm going to be screwed. Everybody is trying to get off. That's the problem. And now there's going to be traffic in town. If I would just stay on. I'm just going to stay here. I'm just going to stay here because if I go in town, I'm going to get stuck in the local traffic. Now, it doesn't show any backups, but I can't believe that's not true. And you're going through a menagerie of, I don't know if the entire town is off or if they've shut the highway.
Have patience and stay on. Take your medicine, stay on.
Are you going to Chick-fil-A for lunch? Yes, we're going to go to Chick-fil-A for lunch.
How many hours should your trip be home?
Well, I was going to be home by 3:40. Now I'm 10 minutes late. Now it's 4 o'clock. And if I keep sitting in traffic like this, I'm going to lose another hour. Unfortunately.
This is like 45-minute traffic. That's 6 minutes of traffic. But why are the trucks so high?
Well, you know what? This is the state of our highway system in America.
So
you really don't know. You really don't know.
Hey, Dad, did you know that you put 4 bowling balls together on string, or you hang 4 bowling balls in a line, a straight line, or whatever line, doesn't really care, or it doesn't really matter, and you pull one ball back, and then you let it swing, the ball at the other end will go, and then keep
Okay,
going.
well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to see what happens because I'm going to get off, and I'm going to let Uber, or I'm going to let the Google Maps fix my problem. Okay, I'm doing this. I see the traffic over here of after I get off. There's no traffic, so I'm going to see what happens and where does it take me. Okay, we're going to experiment. You know, I'm not in a hurry to get home. Obviously, I got to get home today, but you know, it's not like I'm going to.
Like you said, just let Jesus take.
So we're going to experiment here. We're gonna
oh my gosh.
We're gonna let it happen.
Now you said another paragraph message.
I know. I wish people. Okay, from now on, if you send a paragraph message, we're gonna ban you for 20 minutes. Okay.
I don't have permissions to do that.
I know that. I gotta figure. I think Adam does. Another 5 miles. Matter of fact, they don't even show the traffic on the map here. Unbelievable.
Okay, Snuggie said, why are you happy today? Your man was voted in. You can never stop complaining no matter if anyone's voted
I'm
in.
not complaining. I'm telling you I'm in traffic. Okay, look here, people. Here's the traffic.
Guess what Addis meant?
What?
Just take a guess. Paragraph message. He said, paragraph message.
That's not funny, David.
It is, though.
All right, so we're gonna take another route, okay? And so these people are driving the other way. They're turning around in traffic. Oh my God!
Get over it. You're in the east corner of the country, the belt with the largest traffic.
No, I know that. So I'm doing this. I'm doing it because Google told me to. All right. So I'm going to try this. Okay. I'm going to try this and see what happens. Okay. We're gonna experiment. I mean, I could either sit in traffic, you know, and not go anywhere.
I this Coca-Cola.
No, you cannot.
But why though?
Is it cold? Oh, it is cold too. I like ice cold Coke.
What the heck?
Okay, so
a mini cherry Coke in there?
No, you cannot.
The last one?
No, you cannot.
You like cherry Coke.
No, you cannot. 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 No, you cannot.
I can't read it.
No, you cannot.
No, you said if you knew it, you wouldn't be complaining so much. Relax and enjoy your trip.
No, well, first of all, you guys don't understand what complaining is and what is commenting about the situations that are around you, okay? I am just commenting about the situations around me. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying there's traffic here. Now, I could stay in traffic or I could get off and I could go this way. It's called communication. See, this is the big problem with a lot of people is a lot of people just don't know how to talk. They just don't know how to communicate. You know, and that's one thing I'm very good at is just talking. You know, I like to listen, but I like to talk. Okay, I met two great Amish guys. One is an RV guy. Another guy makes buggies. He makes buggies. And we're going to talk about making some wooden toys. I would love to come out with a line of wooden ships. Fun little wooden ships. All right, so we are off the traffic. And now I'm moving forward. Now I have to go to my first, there's a donut up here, so we have to go to our first donut. Okay? Okay, this is kind of cool. So I'm off of my donut. I'm going up to my first donut. I'll let you guys see what's going on. So we're going to be hitting our first donut.
No, you said your body language tells us
no, there's no body language at all, first of all, because you're a nutcase. See, that's a typical.
Right, Jim, tell me if I'm
No, that's a typical engineer. That's a typical engineer. Okay, so we've crossed our first donut. Okay, we got our first donut.
Adam said, Frankie goes, did you say donut?
We got our first donut. Now we are coming to our first stop sign, and we have no other stop sign until the next donut.
Even Jim's against you now.
Okay, now we are coming up.
He said yes, always yapping and complaining.
Always. Now we're coming up.
He's talking about you.
I know they are. But they
your phone real quick?
They don't have a light.
I won't do anything.
Okay, so we're coming up to the second donut, and we are still moving north. Okay, that's the key. We're moving north. Okay. All right, we're coming up to the second donut. Now, the one thing nice about donuts is nobody really stops. If you use a donut correctly, you don't stop. You just kind of all move. It's like a blood flow. But a lot of people don't know how to use donuts, and they stop. And you should never stop at a donut. You just move like blood.
Jim says the trip hurts.
Okay, so now we're coming up to downtown, another donut. Now we have a third donut. We got a third donut coming on. All right, coming up to the third. And we're coming up to the third donut. We got one stop sign here. We're moving forward. That's really good. All right, now we're coming up to the third donut.
No, you said you eat so many donuts, your doctor's telling you got to get up there or you're going to die.
Coming up to the third donut.
I don't think I've ever said that.
Don't ever stop at a donut. Just kind of glide through it. Let it move. Let it move.
Let Jesus take the wheel.
Let it move. All righty. Now we're moving forward. Now we are coming a bunch of townhouses. Now we're coming on the nice road. This no stop signs except for this one right here. And then we move forward and traffic. Nice townhouses on the side of the road here. Very beautiful townhouses. I love these type of houses. I think these are very nice. They're like townhouses. They go right up 3 stories. They're really nice. Very beautiful houses. Lovely, lovely houses. Lovely houses. Just lovely, lovely. Everything's wonderful. Everything is wonderful when you drive with wonderful when you drive with Bryan. See how wonderful this is? Now we are moving along. I'm not stuck in traffic. Okay, I would still be stuck back there, people.
Luke said need a Hertz donut.
We can see the traffic over here. If we look over to our left, we might be able to see the traffic that's backed up on the highway. Okay, because we are parallel the highway. We are paralleling the highway using internet. I'm telling you guys that talking nonstop is very draining. It drains you very much when you talk nonstop. All right, so we have not stopped since we got off the. We would have been stuck still on the internet or on the interstate. So we are finally moving forward, which is really nice.
Well, Google Maps told you.
Supposed to go. Yeah, we're parallel the highway. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Then we're going to cut across. Oh yeah, I see where we're going now. Yep, they're going to have us cut across, and the highway is backed up, man, miles. The traffic is all the way back. Unbelievable. 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 Now, it is 10 o'clock. Let's see, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock.
Luke said hit Bryan in the arm and say it hurts donut. I don't get it.
Yeah, well, that's because they try to make a joke and they don't know how to tell a joke.
Well, I just don't know how to answer a joke or get a joke.
You don't understand jokes, first of all. So we are having a fun time driving back home. We are finally moving. We're not stuck in traffic. I was going to stay there. I'm so glad I got out of that. And I think I'm going to start listening to Google when it tells me to redirect, because that's what it's done. It's literally redirecting you.
How do we have 41 watching and note like 20 likes?
Yeah, we need 40. Okay, so I'm going to shut down the live stream in about 5. Why he does that? I can't answer the phone when I'm doing a live stream on it. They don't understand. I really think. And he must be sitting in his chair watching the live stream.
That's it just to annoy you.
No, I think I am his personal entertainer.
He said you are breaking up.
I know that. The internet is bad around here.
I guess we'll have to end.
We are going to have to end pretty soon if it doesn't clear up. Well, at least we are moving forward. You know what I mean? At least I'm traveling. I'm not stuck in traffic. I mean, there's traffic all the way back. I mean, I can show you all the cars. Oh my gosh, they're not ending. Uh-oh. You must have fire. There must be a fire on the...
They don't have a siren on.
Oh, that's right, they don't. Okay, so we're going over a bridge. We're going over the Bosman River.
Yeah.
We're going over a nice metal bridge.
I had a fear of bridges ever since we went over that one bridge.
Now we're going to be hitting about 6 lights. That's going to slow us down a little bit.
6 lights?
Yep. Traffic lights.
What am I hitting 3?
3 traffic lights. 3 traffic lights, and then we'll get back on the expressway. Yeah, this is doing very well. I'd still be stuck back there. Holy moly. Oh, no, it's not. It's cleared up. Oh, we're already past the clear. It must not have been that bad.
How is it only 6 hours? I probably only left like 20 minutes ago. How long ago did we leave? Is it been an hour already? No one's commenting. I'm gonna get upset.
Okay, we got a Target up here. So we have a major department store shopping center. We have a Target, Old Navy, Bob's.
There's a mall.
Got Bob's, Old Navy,
It's a mall.
a Men's Warehouse.
Mall. There's no mall. That's a mall. They're all connected.
Plaza. It's a plaza. It's called Target. It's got Target, Sierra, Old Navy, Bob's Furniture, PetSmart. Then across the street you have a mall, a traditional mall. And then you have Home Depot, Staples, TJ Maxx, Michael's. We have BJ's Barbecue. We've got Jared. Then we got a mall that looks like it's JCPenney's, a traditional mall. So my prediction, here's my prediction. There was an article that I read about Gen X, that Gen Xers are wanting to go back to malls. They want to feel and touch what they're buying. They don't want to buy it online. And there's going to be I wouldn't say a revolution, but there's going to be a culture shock in the way of shopping. Everybody thinks that shopping was dead, and it's just
shopping
the opposite.
Was huge, you know? Yeah. I mean, you literally.
So we went to this mall yesterday. We went to 2 malls, Springfield Mall, and then we went to this Pentagon City Mall. And this was 4 stories, packed. And this was Tuesday or Monday.
Yeah,
Martin
Starbucks was packed. They had to wait for like 30 minutes.
David had to wait almost 30 minutes to get a drink.
At Starbucks.
That's amazing how Starbucks
makes so much money. McDonald's work faster.
Yeah, but it's just coffee. That's what's so stupid. You know, all you have to do is just make coffee. You know, it's so dumb.
You could probably make your own coffee business, even though you don't like coffee.
Okay, so we are coming up to the expressway. It's called Buckingstown Road. That will get us onto 70.
Bucky's? Can you give me a why not you should get me for when I get my permit? What car you should get me? Also, why is there no, like David's new Switch has a holder on the back, and David's old Switch you destroyed had an old one, this holder on the back. But the Switch lights don't have one thing. Yeah, it's because it's what do you call it? A handle. No handle. A Switch light is only one. It's all together. It's like a modern version. Yeah, but why? So why doesn't it have a back thing to hold it up? It's like how many hours? It's like that. Oh my God.
The experiment.
Dad, guess what? The Switch has the auto connect feature. Wi-Fi. Yeah, I also got that. I'll connect to the nearest Wi-Fi that I've connected to before. Yeah, that's what I have.
So we just got back. The experiment was a success. We're now back onto the we're now back on to the expressway.
Okay, nobody's gonna comment. I'm just gonna like play a game.
We're now getting back onto the expressway. It was a roundy
I'm just gonna
success.
play a game while no one comments. Dang it. Stop at Buc-ee's and show us the experiment. I don't think the experience. I don't think there's a Buc-ee's. It's just a
We got a Costco right next to us. Oh, I should have gotten gas. Wow.
No, you don't need really. How do we turn the volume down again?
Are you on the live stream?
Yeah.
Are you reading the comments?
Nope. Because there's no comments to read.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I'm just thinking more songs. Why is my Switch so heavyweight? So much heavier than my old one. Oh wait, I just don't think I'm used to them anymore.
Yeah, because I destroyed your old one. Because you didn't listen to hand me one of those paper towels.
You know you hurt my face. Wait, what? You know that hurts when you talk about that, right?
I don't really care.
I know.
You shouldn't have got on my phone to try to take off your Switch. You know what I'm saying? Okay, guys, we are back on 70. And that took us less than 10 minutes. Deviation. I don't know how long, if we would still be on that, if we'd still be stuck in traffic. I really don't. I don't know if that would have happened or not. All I know is that we're back on 70 and merge into 70 West. So we are now merging on to 70 West. And then we're going to zoom up here, get moved up here a little bit more. Hagerstown, 70 West, Hagerstown. 70 West, Hagerstown. And we are just on 70 now. So we are on 70 now. We just saved ourselves, I don't know how long. I don't know how long we'd be stuck in traffic. The traffic is flowing, though. I mean, it's not like the trucks aren't moving. So we are on 70, and we are now clear and free. Everything is hokey dokey. Everything is hokey dokey. Everything is snokey nokey. Everything is wokey nokey dokey. Everything is hokey nokey. Everything is snokey nokey. Everything is wokey wokey schnoke. Well, there's a couple things that are dead. I wanted to let everybody know that. There's a couple things that are dead. Number one, there's only two genders, male and female. If you're not a male or a female, I hate to tell you, you're a freak. Now, you're not a freak, but you need to get some, what you need is some male camaraderie. Okay, if you don't know who you are, you really need some male bonding. Like a good dad or maybe a male friend that can maybe correct you of your misnomers. You need to quit drinking soy milk or almond milk, and you need to drink real milk. Okay, so that's one thing that's dead, is that there's only two genders, male and female. There aren't 1,000 genders. There's male and female. That's one thing that's finally back. Number two, woke is dead. Number three, we're going to drill, baby, drill! Oh, and the other thing is that the drug cartel, man, they're terrorist organizations now. Do you realize what that means? Oh my gosh.
Terrible.
Oh, things are going to just. It's only day one, and it seems like he's been in office for 3 months. Unbelievable. Okay, we got Roy Rogers, Denny, Capro, and then the Mountain View Diner. All right, so we are now moving at 80 miles an hour. We don't have any traffic flow, so that Google Maps, that did help. It got me off of that dead road that we weren't going anywhere on, and we are moving now at an 80 mile an hour pace, and we are now back on schedule. We should be home at 4:14. Now,
if someone doesn't comment in the next 15 seconds, I'm just gonna get.
Yeah, if you guys don't comment, if we don't have, we were supposed to. Oh, we only have 28 people watching now. I thought we had 40 at one time.
Yeah, we did 41.
41 people. Now we only have 28. What the heck happened? Oh, I know why. They want to see me do something with slot cars.
Look how you instantly said slot cars and someone joined.
Slot cars. So slot cars, let me give you the quick history of slot cars.
Can I just not read the content or read the air anymore because no one's commenting?
Alright. So slot cars, I'm not going to give you this history. Everybody knows the history of slot cars. What's really cool about slot cars is that they're slot cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, slot cars are slot cars.
Slot cars are slot. Here comes somebody coming up on my tail. He's doing 80 miles an hour, and he wants to go 90, 90, 95, 95, 95, 100. 100. Does he want to go 100? Does he want to go 85? And he's coming up behind me right now, and he wants to do 85. Here he goes, 85, 85, 85, and now he's coming up. He wants to do 85 miles an hour. He's coming up next to me, and there he goes, 85 miles an hour. Here he comes, 85. There we go, 85. 85 miles an hour, and he's speeding. There's no internet?
Not for me.
And he's doing 85. There he goes, 85, and he's taking off. And we got nobody coming up behind me, and it's now, we are all coming down. Hey, do we lose internet? Are we getting internet?
I did.
Are we watching the internet? Is the internet on? Do we have contact? Are we getting people watching? Bryan, check out the new Aurora model monster models.
What is that?
Monster models. Aurora came out with some really good model kits back in the 60s. Boy, did they come out with some good models. Holy moly. Holy moly, holy moly, holy moly, noli. Holy moly, holy moly, holy noli. There's a Tesla. So the guy that was driving...
Oh, his license plate is flapping up.
There was a...
Call the cops. Call the cops.
There was an Uber driver that had a Tesla. I guess he likes it. Cost him like $5 to charge up his Tesla.
That's pretty good compared to gas.
I guess if you don't, I don't have a problem with electric cars as long as government isn't subsidizing it. La 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 la. Well, guys, I'm going to sign off. We did a good hour. I might come back because we got a couple other live streams that I haven't used yet. I think I might do one at around 2 o'clock maybe. But I think I'm going to sign off now.
Why would you sign off?
Well, I've kind of done what I wanted to do. Yep. It's a nice clear day. No snow, no rain. It's just cold. I don't mind if it's cold. It's I hate driving in rain and snow.
What about hell?
Hell? I don't drive in hell.
Hell.
Oh, hell? I have no idea what a hell is.
I said hell.
Oh, hell. You're supposed to read in the comments, David.
I lost Wi-Fi.
No, you did that on purpose.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, well, I can't be live, and you're not on live.
You have paid for your,
That doesn't make any sense. Little boy Blue sat in his shoe, eating his nerds away.
I don't think nerds were made back then. And that was
Willy Wonka. Nerds are Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka. Somebody bought to that company, Willy Wonka.
Whoever bought Willy Wonka is actually stupid.
Willy Wonka. That's one thing. An everlasting gomp stopper. You can't have an everlasting gomp stopper, because sooner or later it would go away. So, from that point on, I would have to disagree. The everlasting gomp stopper. Oh, I lost my power. Oh, man.
Lost power?
I lost power. I'm losing steering. Oh, no. Engines are failing. Oh, no. Emergency. Oh, no. David.
Yeah?
I need you to get on
I'll try.
so that people can be commenting. Nobody is on.
Huh?
Okay, so I haven't had a new comment. I'm wondering if I'm even live.
I think you are.
Is anybody watching?
It's 24 watching.
Can I get a comment if somebody is watching? If not, I'm signing off. You're live. Of course, Adam. He's probably at work watching this live stream.
When does Adam work?
I'm always watching. He's always watching. The guy's a nutcase. I'm telling you. Derek, too. Derek probably is sitting on his bed watching me. That's all he does. That's all he does.
The boy said I'm listening.
Well, we finally got out of that stupid traffic. That took less than 10 minutes, really.
Because of him.
And we would have still been stuck in that traffic. Can you believe it? Holy moly. Holy moly.
I should have called you at 6:59 this morning just to beat Derek.
Yeah, Derek called this morning at 7 a.m. I mean, what are you doing? Calling me at 7 a.m.
What do you say?
Nothing.
Was it a butthole?
No, I think I don't understand it.
Are you losing your mind?
I'm losing my mind.
So tired. You know you've been live for an hour and a half.
Yeah, we're gonna sign off pretty soon. Well, guys. Yeah, I think he did. Okay, guys, we're gonna kind of sign off. David's getting kind of tired.